the Virtualian Festival.
Hello. How is
Say hi.
everybody today? You can hear me okay? Am I muted? Please say I'm not muted.
No, you're not muted.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I can't hear myself, so I don't know what's happening around me. So I'm here. We're here. We're fine.
So, I would like to know from Paige, do you want the audience unmuted? Do you
I was
want them?
totally going to say, if you want to unmute, you're more than welcome to, because comedy without laughter is kind of awkward. It's like
For
when I
sure.
practice at home by myself, and I think I'm funny, but I never actually know.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. You have a little bit of a really interesting background, and I just want to know, before you go into your stand-up, what brought you to stand-up, and has it served some sort of purpose in your life?
Yeah, so as you can assume, after I tell you my career choice, it is quite a stressful one. I am a psychiatric nurse. And so I have been doing this line of work since 2009, and I moved to Kelowna in 2016. And at the time, I was a musician. I was in a band doing wedding singing. And when I came out here, I wasn't sure what to do. Just got connected with the guy who runs a lot of the comedy here. I went and did some improv about Pokemon Go, and it went well. So honestly, it's the most bizarre way, but it is a great balance between my work life and then being able to find not necessarily the positive in it, but a different light of looking at stuff.
For sure. And Paige, you can start anytime you like. It's like a chat for us, but I know you have a small set. It's a little treat for us. I don't see any kids today. There is no families online. You guys confirm. I'm looking here at all the people. If your cameras are turned off and you have kids, let me know so that Paige will know as well.
I'm gonna keep the swearing to like a minimum, but there might be some educational opportunities they don't need to know. So yeah, I'm actually not going to talk too much about my nursing today. I'm going to talk a little bit about my dating life, actually. Because I've had a lot of time recently, I've been kind of stalking people on the internet and came across a photo of my ex-husband, and I am so very happy to say that he has gained an immense amount of weight. So yes, it has brought me joy. It's helped get me through this. It worked pretty good. But now that I get like the sexy title of divorcee, which is fine. But when I went in the dating world, I wasn't quite sure what to call my next person. Because I was like, well, I've had a husband, I've had a fiance. It's like saying boyfriend sounded like unusual. So I thought I'll just like, I'll experiment. So I just say, oh, I'm just going snowboarding with my significant other. Just going to go out for coffee with my partner. Everyone thought I jumped teams. Yeah. And before, when I was dating, I was in my 20s. So when I got divorced, I was in my 30s. And I realized very quickly, I am now in the age category where I can socially acceptably date anyone. I was like, I can go for like that older man, like the sexy silver fox, or his son. So yeah. And for me, I typically liked to dabble in the younger man, and I like to refer to them as the veal cutlets of the dating world. Oh, yeah. Because we know veal, right? I mean, like, it's a little wrong, but it's not illegal, so it's fine. The real reason I liked the younger guys is because they 100% didn't want me to get pregnant, because they've got hopes and dreams. So I would whip out a condom and they would just happily accept. Guys my age or older, we know it feels better without. So they would be like, Paige, do I have to wear that? Yeah, I'd rather be pro-choice today than pro anything else any other day. So we're sticking to this. But I'd never get a call back, right? Like the guy would be thinking, you know what, Paige, I had a great time, but you didn't let me give you gonorrhea. Not really a clap worthy performance. That's a bad joke, but it's like my favorite one I say. I'll give you guys a highlight of one of the dates I went on. He showed up drunk, which I'm not like really truly judging him. What I am judging was that it was at 10 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah. And you'd think the conversation would switch up every once in a while, but for 2 straight hours, he told me about his Oakley sunglasses collection. Oh, ouch. And that is douchey. I don't know if you know much about Oakley sunglasses. Stay away. And the best part of the date was when the server came. I was relieved because it was almost over. He tapped his card and it came up as insufficient funds. But don't worry, he sent me photos of his collection. So, I mean, job well done. Yeah. Also, if someone hits on the wait staff more than you, also a red flag, and also the Oakley's guy. So good times. Another bad first date idea. I highly do not recommend this ever. Hot yoga. I had never done hot yoga before, so this was a mistake. And there's no amount of antiperspirant that's going to keep me cute, and I'm trying to make a good first impression. But what I learned quickly about hot yoga is everything about it mimics an anxiety attack. Like, you're hot, you're bothered, you're sweaty, you're uncomfortable, you have a nervous energy because you're super afraid you're going to fart in downward dog. And you never want to fart on a first date in the first place, so why put yourself in this position? I'll end off on this one, guys. I am relieved to say, I'm definitely not bragging, I'm relieved I do have a partner and I love him very much. And he lets me run free in the world, and I like to go get my gambling on every once in a while. And before the pandemic happened, I was at the casino and waiting for a cab. And this man beside me, the social girl I am, I'm just like, yo, dude, like, you from Kelowna? He says nothing to me. He just stares. I said, this is weird now. But then all of a sudden he gestures to me to come toward him. And I'm like, okay, a little strange. Maybe he's hard of the hearing. I don't know. So I tootle over and he like asked me to come closer. I'm like, no, sir, I'm already in your personal space. And he says to me quietly, you, $200? So I didn't even know how to respond, got in a cab and I left. So I get home and I'm ranting and raving to my boyfriend. I'm like, I'm not even dressed like a prostitute. And he says, well, how much money did you lose? I said, I don't want to talk about it. He said, well, should have went.
Thank you so much. That was fabulous. I hope you all follow Paige on her website, a comedy page, and it's just been lovely to have you here. I have to say, you actually get offered a lot more than I ever have on the street.
I will give them to you. I will send them your way, girlfriend.
I have a question for Paige,
Yeah.
if I may. Yes. Do you have any funny anecdotes of you with the doctors, the psychiatrists at your
honey, yeah,
job? or you are going to lose your job if you say
oh goodness,
anything.
no. I wish I could say I've got really good stuff about the psychiatrist. The patients make way better ones, though. I'm so blessed when they share them with me. They've got nicknames for all of them, and I'm like, that's genius, but shh, don't tell.
Okay.
That's cute.
So thank you so much again, Paige. It was really lovely. When you started talking about, dating during the COVID situation now, I thought, really, is anybody doing that?
I have an entire PowerPoint on that, actually,
but
on my YouTube channel.
So I'm gonna have to watch that.
The Virtualian Festival.